What's up everybody, Moniz here, and today we're reviewing the DJI OSMO Mobile 2. This was announced at CES. I have it right here in the studio, ready to give you guys my thoughts. The biggest difference between this one and its predecessor is the price tag. This one retails for $130 compared to $300 when the original one was first released. That is more than half the cost for a really good smartphone gimbal. In terms of functionality, you can do all the same things you could do before, except you get two brand new big features with the OSMO Mobile 2. The first one is being able to use your phone in portrait mode. The way you had to do it before was hold the entire gimbal sideways, which was kind of awkward. Now there's a little lock on the back that you unscrew, you turn the mount into a portrait mode, and you place your phone inside. You can go ahead and start Snapchatting, do Instagram stories, and the best part is it's great for live streaming. The second biggest addition is battery life. The original version only could go up to 4.5 hours of use before you had to recharge it or swap it out for another battery. This one has a built-in battery that lasts up to 15 hours. Now here's another cool thing. On the back of the device, there is a USB-A port, which allows you to plug in one of your cables to charge a smartphone or a tablet on the go. So not only do you have a micro USB in port to charge the OSMO Mobile 2, but you can also charge your smartphone at the same time. One more thing I want to mention about the hardware. On the original OSMO Mobile, there was a trigger on the back of the device. That has been completely removed, and instead we have a new zoom function on the left-hand side. This allows you to zoom in and zoom out on your smartphone without having to touch the screen. Very convenient in situations where you want to get a little bit closer. In terms of software, DJI does a fantastic job. Everything you need in order to control the gimbal is in their DJI Go app. In fact, one of my favorite features happens to be Active Track. Active Track basically allows you to lock on to a subject or an object, and the gimbal will follow its movements. As you can see here, I got R2-D2 going back and forth across the floor, and the gimbal has no problems keeping up with him. Another feature is Hyperlapse. This is pretty awesome. If you've never seen a Hyperlapse before, basically the way it's recorded is you use your smartphone gimbal, you continuously walk in a straight direction, the phone records everything in front of it and the movement at the same time, and when the video plays, it looks like a moving time lapse. The motion lapse feature is really good, and sometimes I prefer using this over a traditional time lapse because I like the fact that the camera pans at the same time it does the time lapse. This gives more of a dynamic and cinematic look, as you can see here, over a traditional non-moving time lapse. Now you pair this with 12 to 13 hours of battery life and you can get some really great and really long motion lapses. So here's a quick rundown on what the buttons do on the OSMO Mobile 2. First and foremost, you have the pan and tilt button. This allows you to pan upwards or downwards or left to right so you can get those cinematic shots. The record button or the photo button allows you to snap a photo or record depending if you have your phone set in camera mode or in record mode. And last is the M button. You press it once and it puts it into gimbal mode. You press it twice, it recenters the phone. So if you're using the gimbal and for whatever reason the phone is off axis, you press it twice and it will recenter it. And the third time allows you to switch between the front-facing camera and the rear-facing camera. There's probably a large audience out there who's unsure whether or not they should buy a smartphone gimbal in general. Listen, if you record video, take photos, even if it's just for your kid's birthday party, even a professional videographer should have one of these in their bags at all times. Stabilized footage looks significantly better than unstabilized footage, even if you're using a smartphone. As you can see here, it looks better, it's a lot smoother, and it looks more cinematic. I mean, come on, for $130, DJI is putting out a great product that has all the functions and features that you need to take great smartphone video. So what do you guys think of DJI's OSMO Mobile 2? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in picking one up, I'll place a link in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see everybody in the next video.